Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to be talking about something kind of related to this gameplay, something not really. I kind of talked about this in my video before, the domination video with the Ego 11. I was really talking about experienced and inexperienced players and what that all means to me personally. Now, this short video is gonna go over how we deal with the newer players, the newbies to the sport. You know, those who get Ego 8s and put CO2 on them. You know, those are newbies. But I think what we need to do as a community is we need to take these, newer players and we need to show them what to do. We need to tell them what to do. When you have someone like myself or one of my teammates, we're playing woods ball with them. We tell them, hey, move up, I'll cover you. That's that trust coming together. You have two teammates trusting each other. Let's say I'm covering some 12-year-old. I tell him to move up and I tell him I'm going to cover him. He's confident that I'm going to cover him, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to teach him confidence, and it's going to teach him trust in his teammates. So that's definitely what we need to do. We can no longer just shut them out, tell them that, you guys can't play with us because we're going to we're going to tank you guys. We got to take these players and we got to combine them with our very best players. It doesn't matter if you're D1 pro. It really doesn't matter who you are. I think when you're at a field like this, when you're not on practice, you need to get out here and you need to show these younger players, these newer players, how the game is supposed to be played. And hopefully, by doing this, by showing them how to win, how to be a team, how to communicate, how to do all those key aspects, you'll teach them to be better players. Sure, you get to be a better player by actually playing, but for me, I learned a lot from videos like this. I learned a lot from older people who taught me what to do. It wasn't me just kind of freestyling throughout this entire thing. I did have a lot of instruction on what to do from when I was very young, from when I first played, which was 9, 10 years ago to now. You know, I've always had some kind of instruction on a higher level. I'm not at the top of my game by any means, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there by following these steps from, anyone. It doesn't matter. You may go to the field, you may see a rental player, you may see him use a tactic that you've never used before. You take that. Now, you also teach him something. That is called collaboration. You need to collaborate with your teammates. You need to bounce what you have, give it to them, and they're going to bounce what they have and give it to you. Basically, you're creating an endless recycle cycle. You're taking skills you've learned from God knows where, giving them to other people, and they're taking skills they've learned from some place and giving them to you. That's how we learn. That's how we spread. That's called the ripple effect. We need to use that. We need to put it somewhere. We have the center object, the center paintball object. There's so many different ways to play this game. There's so many different aspects, styles, techniques you can use to win or up your game. And when that splashes down, that ripples to everyone. Ripples, it ripples, it ripples. And eventually, when you get a couple of those things dropping down, they ripple into each other. You have 2, 3, 4, going into one at all. All those ripples going together are a player and how it forms. Its information doesn't always come from one place. It shouldn't. It's not very good in my eyes because you're being very limited to one single place. You need to take all these aspects from everywhere and combine them into your game, your one game. You can't stand back and expect yourself just to get better by playing this game. Sure you can. It's possible, but it's probably going to take you 20, 25 years to do it. In order for you to get good at this game very fast, or, in 5 years, you'll be a lot better than you were when you first started. You need to take what you can learn from any single player. I've learned so much that I haven't known from players on the field I've never even met. It doesn't matter if they're noobs. It doesn't matter if they're D1 or pro players. I learn at least one thing every time I go out and play paintball. It doesn't matter where. And so basically, my final thoughts is You need to take these younger players, or anyways, you need to take all of the players and bounce ideas off of each other. That way you'll all become stronger players as a whole. Alright guys, I want to thank you for listening, and please check out my other videos. Peace out.